Hello, guys and gals, and this is a movie review for. This is the 13th Pokemon movie, I believe. Zoroark, the Master of Illusions. And this is a movie that I've been wanting to watch for quite a while, and I just hadn't really gotten around to it. And then I actually looked for a place where I could, stream it for free because I'm a cheapskate. I checked Walmart, because I remembered a compilation of like four videos for like $30 or something, but I could never find it when I was at Walmart. So I fully intended to buy, like the entire those four movies, and I don't remember exactly which four they were, but I know this was one of them. But anyways, I ended up finding it for free on some place called Billy, which I think is like Chinese or Japanese YouTube or something. And so I watched it there. I'm not going to link to it because I'm not sure that YouTube and Billy get along because, I mean, I think they're kind of like competing against each other or something. I don't know. It's a really interesting site, though, and works a lot like YouTube. Except I think they mainly focus on anime and stuff, which is fine. Anyways, I thought this was a really good movie. Ash and his friends, I think that's May. Isn't May the one with the Piplup? You'll have to. I don't really follow the. I think I basically quit watching the anime after like the first season. So I don't know. When I quit watching the anime, it was still Misty and Brock. But in this one, I think that's May with the Piplup, but I don't know for sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. There was Brock, there was Ash, May, Pikachu, Piplup, and then there was Hank. That's the guy in the back, and his assistant. They were both journalists. And anyways, that being said, the movie starts out really, really good. I think that the movie's brought into focus really well. It's very well paced. Of course, it's a Pokemon movie. Um, Basically, and I'm kind of wondering exactly because, for one thing, the group of friends, Ash and his friends, are headed to Crown City, I believe it's called, and I'm not sure what region that's from. But according to the lore of this movie, Zorua and Zoroark were brought over from another region. And last I checked, um, if Legend Arceus is accurate, then um, Zorua and Zoroark are from the Sinnoh region, but I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure exactly what generation Zoroark and Zorua are. But I was thinking that since they appeared in Legends Arceus, then they were probably whatever generation Sinnoh is, because Hisui is like ancient Sinnoh. So, anyways, I'm going off that assumption. Anyways, enough of my not knowing stuff. Anyways, that being said, um, both Zoroark and Zorua get captured, but Zorua escapes and antagonizes Vigoroth, which is kind of comical because Zorua can change shape and stuff like that. Anyways, apparently I really didn't know much about Zoroark, just that I really liked the Pokemon design. Um, and Zorua is really cool too. Um, so there was a lot about those two Pokemon I didn't know, but that the power of the illusions that Zoroark and Zorua have is really, really powerful, and that's made obvious throughout the movie. There is the mayor, who is, I think that he's like a mayor or something. He is in a really high position. I think his name is Kodai. I don't think he's like part of the official anime, I don't believe, or anything like that. I think he was just a one-off to in this movie. But I think his name was Kodai. And I don't know if that's spelled like Cody, Cody, or if it's like Kodi, like Jib Cody. But anyways, again, I didn't actually see any of their names in print. But anyways, and he's kind of has the power to see into the future. And he likes being able to see into the future because it makes him powerful. He's kind of like Bill Gates, how Bill Gates pioneered like the first PCs, and stuff like that. So he's kind of like, that region's Bill Gates, able to, make a lot of money off of machines and stuff like that because of his because he absorbed the power of the time portal of Celebi. And that really comes into play later in the movie, but I'm not going to give anything away. Just that Celebi makes an appearance in the movie a few times, and also, and this was really weird. I know why they did it, but the legendary beasts are here too. Entei, Raikou, and Suicune were there too, except this is the funny thing. They were all shiny. It was the shiny versions of the legendaries. And I know why they did it is because Zoroark is forced to, take the form of the legendary beasts in order to wreak havoc, and get everyone to leave the city so that Kodai can find the portal thing, the time portal that Celebi uses. But anyways, I thought it was funny that they used the shiny forms of the legendary beasts. And they did that, to show that it was the original the original legendary beasts, not the ones that Zoroark created, because Zoroark cannot imposter or make illusions of shinies. I thought that was kind of cool. And that's probably canon in some sense. I don't know. I should try that sometime, because I do have one shiny Pokemon in Legends. In Scarlet. And I could put my Zoroark in front and see if it would imposter my shiny Marl. But anyways, the music was really, really sucked you in. It really was really good. I think this was kind of episodic. I think that's the word. Because there would be like commercial breaks, So I think this might have been over several episodes or something. And it said like CW Kids or something like that. Because it was like off of TV. So I think this is probably, yeah. Anyways, yeah. Basically, to save Zorua, even though Zoroark doesn't know that Zorua escaped, Zoroark created havoc, and then so then the legendary beasts come for retaliation, and it just becomes a big mess, Anyways, yeah. I thought this movie was amazing, and if you look hard enough, you can probably find a way to watch it for free. Though I do suggest that you do stream it, and that you do actually pay for it, because it's a really good movie. Even if it is back from like 2010, I believe. It's back from like 2010, 2011. It depends on where you look. That was like 10 years ago, wasn't it? Or let's see. 2023 is coming up. 12 years ago? Still, even for a movie that old, the graphics were really, really smooth. The animation was smooth, rather. The graphics were amazing. Really, really good. Basically, I kept seeing AMVs, anime music videos, using footage from this movie. And most of the time it's Skillet music. Like Feel Invincible, Monster. Skillet has so many great songs that you just basically have to use the footage from this movie because the songs are so epic. And I've seen so many really, really good AMVs using just the footage from this movie. And so that's basically why I want to get a copy myself, an official copy, so that I can make my own anime music videos. But yeah, I'm just going to wait till I can probably get a copy from Walmart, or maybe buy one from Amazon or something. I don't know. Anyways, my train of thought derailed there for a second. Kind of like what happens when you die in Choo Choo Charlie. But anyways, not that I've ever played that game. I've only actually seen Merg play that game, and he's really good at it. Anyways, this was a really good movie. It had a lot of plot twists that I didn't expect, and it was really, really cool. It did point out some things that might be canon, like when Zorua would turn into someone, it would still have a tail, which I thought was kind of cool. Kind of like the tail that the what is it called? Kigu? Well, it's what Pokemon Go calls a onesie. The Zorua onesie has a tail. Now, I'm going to pose a question here, and it's one that I posted in the Pokemon Go chat I'm in. I realized that Zorua has a tail, a really cute tail, But then when it evolves into Zoroark, then it loses its tail, and then it's like its ponytail, becomes kind of like tail-like, but it isn't like attached. What happened to Zoroark's tail, and why does it lose it? I mean, I'm just curious, and I don't actually expect any answers because I don't think anyone really knows. I My theory is that it's kind of like what happened to the Wargen in World of Warcraft. You know how they're werewolves, but they don't have tails because they're based off of British or English werewolves, whereas if it was based off of the American werewolves, they'd have tails. I'm thinking it's a regional thing, but I'm not sure. Also, I noticed the hair tie. Okay, the hair tie isn't in this picture, but Zoroark does have this hair tie, or it's this little orb that has its hair through, and I've always wondered if that had some kind of mystical power, or maybe strengthen the power of Zoroark's illusions or something. Because there's basically something there, some kind of power or something. But maybe I'm mistaken. Anyways, I think that this review has probably gone on long enough. Long story short, TLDR, too long didn't read, too long didn't care, too boring. This is a movie you should watch, especially if you really like Zorua and Zoroark. I thought this was amazing. Another thing that was really kind of interesting, which I will just throw in as an afterthought, was that Zorua was able to use telepathy, and I know that was done as a plot device, but Zoroark couldn't. Zoroark couldn't talk. I mean, Zorua couldn't talk after it evolved, basically. Because Zoroark couldn't use telepathy, but Zorua could. And I know that's probably just like a movie plot point, so that they would know what Zorua was talking about, and so they could communicate with Zorua. But I wondered if that was kind of canon too, in some way. But anyways, with all that being said, this is like a 11, 12-year-old movie, so all those questions have probably already been asked and answered, but we'll find out. Anyways, long story short, I love the movie. You should check it out if you love Pokemon movies. It was really, really good. Full of legendary Pokemon. It had Celebi, it had Suicune, it had Entei, it had Raikou. And this is why Zoroark gets confused for a legendary Pokemon, is because it looks legendary. And in my opinion, it is a legendary Pokemon, even though it really isn't. But anyways, yeah, I really appreciate you sticking around to the end of this review. I know it was kind of scattered. Most of my reviews are because I don't really write a script, and that's basically all on me. I need to start writing scripts about this. But anyways, then I would catch myself reading the script and then getting distracted. So it's kind of a lose-lose situation on my side. Anyways, yeah. Long story short, I love the movie. You should check it out. Yeah. Anyways, if you like this content, which I don't know why you would, it's not very good content, then like and subscribe and ring the bell so you know when I upload. Also, if you want to support me in any way, or if you want to join the Discord server, all that information will be in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone. You are loved, and have a great day.